The Eucharistic revival has taken center stage recently, from that Congress in Indianapolis to now a water-bound revival on the Mississippi River. The Fête-Dieu du Mississippi takes the Blessed Sacrament down the Mississippi River from Baton Rouge to New Orleans, and I'm joined by the organizer of this floating Eucharistic procession, Father Michael Champagne. Father, thanks for being here. Now, you are still on the river. You're on the boat now. In years past, this procession traveled 40 miles along Bayou Tech. Why take the procession now on the mighty Mississippi?
Yeah, well, Raymond, this is our 10th anniversary of the Fête-Dieu du Mississippi, kind of reenacting the arrival of the Acadians coming down the bayou and blessing our land. But we wanted to share it. We wanted to, the Pope's asking for missionary activity, conversion to the Eucharist. So when we heard about the Congress, we said, let's do our 10th one on the Mississippi River. Bless the river, bless the state of Louisiana. Louisiana has such great Catholic roots with the pelican on its flag, our parish, church parishes being their original counties. We said we need to let's bring the Blessed Sacrament down the river and bless the river and bless the people. And thank God for all the blessings that He's given us over these years.
Yeah. Father, you're the superior of the Community of Jesus Crucified in St. Martinville. How did you become involved in this procession a decade ago? What inspired you?
I was riding with our sisters. We have Sisters of Jesus Crucified, and we're riding on the Bayou Road, and we're talking a little about Acadian and the culture. We said, we need a procession on the bayou. And floated the idea with our Vicar General, and I went up to the bishop, and I thought he'd shoot it down, but he was excited about it. So we did a one and done, and it was so powerful we did it annually. And it's been drawing thousands and thousands of pilgrims and powerful effects. We heard about 500-something confessions yesterday alone, just in the mobile confessionals.
Wow. Now, Father, you all set sail from Baton Rouge on Wednesday. Tell us what you've experienced on the journey so far, and tell us about this monstrance you're using. This is not exactly a handheld one you'd use in a parish.
Yeah, it's not like we can process around the church down the aisle. You need a river like the Mississippi. We can't use this on the bayou. Too many willow trees and cypress trees. But no, this is a 14-foot. The reason we built it so large, Raymond, was because you have to see Jesus. Monstrare means to show. And along the bayou, we have a 6-foot mountain with a 6-inch hose, and you can see about a quarter of a mile away the Eucharistic species. But here on the river, mile wide, mile 0.2 some places, you need a big hose. So we have the largest hose baked in the United States by nuns is in Kentucky by the Passionist nuns. And they come right out the oven. They send it to us 14.5 inches. So we built the monstrance to fit the host rather than the host to fit the monstrance.
How large is the fleet traveling with you, Father? It's not just one boat. You've got a whole fleet.
You're right. We have a bell boat with 6 bells from Louisiana. We have a cross boat. We built a big cross, 17-foot cross for the occasion. We have an incense boat that's propane operated. Kind of rivals the one over in Compostela. And then we have 2 boats pulling the Eucharist, the big floating church. We have the Blessed Mother and St. Joseph boat. But right now we have about 14 boats in procession because tugboats are joining us as we're going down and shooting water as we pass by the Raleigh stops. And we ought to have a pretty good fleet by the time we get to the French Quarter.
It's incredible. And as you said, you're going to be wrapping up at St. Louis Cathedral in New Orleans in the French Quarter. Governor Landry, Jeff Landry, is expected to attend. How important is this Fête-Dieu du Mississippi? And what does it reflect about the faith of the people of Louisiana, and what should the nation take from it?
Yeah, the Louisiana people, they work hard. They're bright. They're very successful, but they bend the knee to God. And they got Catholic roots. And I had a Baptist guy on a tugboat told me, he said, look, I'm Baptist. He said, I've been on the river for 50 years. We need to bless the river. I'm all in. And he completely reworked his boat, spent, I'm sure, 50 grand on it. And, he'll be in the catechumen program right around in a few months, I'm sure. So it's very important for the state, but it's important for the nation. We got to get back on our knees before the Eucharist. Otherwise, we're toast.
Father Michael Champagne, I thank you so much for being with us, for your time. Safe travels, and update us on your progress.
Sure will, Raymond. Thanks for having us. God bless you.